Et salutations YouTube, salutations le live, salutations Twitch, salutations tout le monde et bienvenue ce soir, cet après-midi. Cet après-midi. Bienvenue cet après-midi sur ce PC Gaming Show. En effet, à la base, je voulais faire un live sur Destiny 2 cet après-midi. Mais au final, je trouve que c'est mieux pour moi, étant donné que Destiny joue souvent de façon chill, de façon tranquille. Pour la campagne, je voulais faire un react, parce que c'est toujours plus intéressant de faire une histoire en react. Mais pour les activités, franchement, j'avais pas envie. Voilà, je vous le dis, j'avais pas envie. Je compte pas faire du contenu couramment dessus, donc je préfère rester sur de la création de contenu par rapport aux histoires, notamment aux aventures. Ça va être globalement le thème de la chaîne, sauf pour les chasses de Monster Hunter. Et donc aujourd'hui, nous allons voir le PC Gaming Show. En effet, j'ai vu plein de choses qui sont passées. C'est-à-dire que j'ai vu plein de vidéos qui ont été envoyées de partout, dues au PC Gaming Show, où, à ce qui paraît, il y aurait plein d'annonces. Je n'ai vu aucune vidéo. J'ai pas voulu me spoil. Je sais pas ce qu'il y a. Je sais certaines choses qu'il y a dedans, mais pas tout. Et comme je vois qu'on a environ 2h39 de PC Gaming Show, et ben on est parti. Et on va voir ce qu'il nous propose. On va voir ce que le PC Gaming Show va nous proposer. Allons-y. Voilà.
The PC Gaming Show Most Wanted will begin shortly. Please stay tuned for world premieres, exclusive interviews with developers, and more exciting announcements as we count down our list of the 25 most anticipated PC games.
Donc, par contre, on va bien faire pré-show et show. Parce que le pré-show peut nous montrer des choses. Je veux voir.
No conflicts, no illness, no cilantro. A utopia with no more problems to solve. This Ringworld's brightest minds can apply their collective wisdom to the most important endeavor humankind has ever undertaken. Putting video games into a numbered list.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Standing on a futuristic ring world while hosting the pre-show for the PC gaming show Most Wanted. Well, it all started when I received a transmission from deep space telling me, wait. Why am I listening to myself explain things to me when you should be listening to me explain things to you? Hey everyone, I'm Midas, and once again I am hyped to be bringing you the pre-show. As always, we've assembled developers, content creators, artists, critics who've collaborated to pick the top 25 most stellar upcoming games. But this year, they're more than just a council. They are a galactic council. See, in order to keep free of distractions while sifting
pour ceux qui voudraient, qui comprendraient pas trop l'anglais, au moins vous avez le sous-titre en français.
Like the kind you see in Halo or Halo 2. And when they're done deliberating, the council will transmit their most wanted data to the most reliable and courageous spaceship commander in the galaxy, Frankie Ward. Are you there, Frankie?
Midas? Not sure if you can see or hear me. Zoom really craps out when you try to broadcast across the Horsehead Nebula on a 3G connection. I'm going to switch to text.
Deep space communication received from Commander Frankie Ward. She's going to be, quote, hella late, because she saw a, quote, kind of weird alien with a gross suction cup face, and, quote, freaked TF out. She then flew 200 million light years in the opposite direction and got trapped in the gravity well of a black hole. Quote, oopsie, quote, TTYL, quote, Lovia, end quote. New estimated time of arrival, the year 10191.
Guess we've got a little bit more time before the most reliable and courageous spaceship commander in the galaxy gets here.
Ouais, le plus fiable, oui. Ouais.
We're on a
Le
ring
commandant
world,
le plus
but
fiable.
we still got our eyes on the real world. That's why, in associations with our data partners at Newzoo, the council is proud to be bringing you Trend Watch, a deep dive into the biggest trends in gaming. One of the hottest gaming topics of 2025 is something we are all interested in. Number go up.
Ok, ouais.
We're talking about games like Megabonk and Ball Pit, Clover Pit, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, Balatro. The point of playing is to scale up your damage or your point total to some insane degree. The common qualities of these games are that they're highly replayable, extraordinarily repetitive, they're often visually simple.
I think common characteristics across the genre are things like checklists, a huge amount of unlocks. There's always something to chase. There's something that people want to unlock in that sense. Megabonk does a great job of this, where it pops those quests up on the menu screen and you can immediately know what you want to do next.
I would say that on the surface, the success of these games is actually kind of surprising, right? I mean, these games are not very deep, they're not complex or very involved. They minimize actually the amount of interaction you take as a player, almost to the extent that they're sometimes a step or two away from being an idle game.
In the top 10 games right now on Steam Deck, 4 of them are of this genre space. Ball Pit, Megabonk, Balatro, and Vampire Survivors are all still very popular. A lot of people are looking for short, quick, easy to pick up and play games, and these just fit that mold perfectly.
Building this massive ring world took the metal ore of 70 planets, the stone of 43 asteroid belts, and the furniture of nearly one entire IKEA. But as big as this place is, it doesn't hold a candle to the biggest industry in the world.
Ouais, ça c'est sûr.
I
Les
think 2025 is quite exciting year for Chinese studios, both in domestic Chinese market and overseas market.
Marche
Blacklist Wukong is the the most popular and well-known games worldwide, right? Marvel Rivals from NetEase is also very popular and also very financially successful. I think Wuchang Fallen Feather is one of the most well-known games. Chinese studios want to combine the traditional Chinese culture, the ancient story, high fidelity graphic design, and also some light tracing system. Because of the rapid development of the AI, they have lowered the entry barrier of AAA games and AA games. I know there are a lot of discussion and concerns among the Western studios, but that's not the issue in China. It's exciting, and I think it will become kind of starting point, for Chinese studios to accelerate their exploration in the overseas market.
Oui, bah, forcément.
People often ask me, Midas, you're handsome. What's it like on a ring world? Well, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. If there's a traffic jam, you have to drive all the way around the ring in the other direction. And a few light years away, someone is building the exact same ring world again with Unreal Engine 5. Oh, and there's these flat ringers claiming that the ring is flat and not ring shaped. Just look up, you idiots. You can see the ring at all times.
Incoming transmission from Commander Frankie's ship.
C'est pas clair,
What
hein.
now?
To arrive on time for the show, Commander Ward tried to use her ship's Alcubierre drive to fold Minkowski spacetime to achieve faster than light travel.
Bon, vous voudrez m'excuser, c'est pas que je suis pas.
And when you're done there,
C'est pas
keep up
que
to
j'aime pas cette histoire, hein, c'est que en vrai, si c'est que pour parler des trends, en vérité, je m'en fous un peu. Pas pour être méchant, hein, mais.
Here's the next game on our list. Speaking of, isn't
Attendez, parce qu'il y a des annonces de jeu là.
Essentially always glance over and see what temperature your CPU was at any point.
An alpha Gen Z that play these kind of games.
D'accord. Ok, bon.
That's our pre-show, folks. Stay tuned for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. Hey, any word from Commander Frankie?
Her spacecraft is approaching at 200 times the speed of light. She will arrive on time, or collide with us, and obliterate this entire ring world and everyone on it in 30 seconds. Please stand by for complete annihilation. Or the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted, sponsored by Xbox Game Pass.
Allez, ça va commencer. On va pouvoir se régaler un petit peu. Allons-y. Ok. Alors, tu nous réserves. Oh, d'accord. Oui, d'accord.
Computer, damage reports.
No damage.
Locate enemy ships.
No enemies.
Describe emergency.
No emergency.
But what's with all the steam back there?
I'm doing laundry. You go through a lot of jumpsuits.
And the alarms?
That's just the ringtone you picked. Someone is calling the ship.
Greetings, Earthlings. You are now in orbit around the ring world of the All-Knowing Council, a cadre of interplanetary gaming luminaries whose expertise and influence are spread across the galaxy. Only through their infinite wisdom and Steam wish list may mankind comprehend PC Gamer's 25 most wanted games.
Midas, why are you talking like that?
Oh, I don't know, Frankie. It's just the vibe of the ring world. You know, it's all weird and futuristic here. There's flying cars, everyone wears robes all the time, nobody farts, ever. I guess I've just been here so long, I started acting like them.
You got there 30 minutes ago for the pre-show.
I'm a fast learner. Anyway, I'm going to begin transferring the council data to your ship, containing the 25 most wanted PC games. Stand by to receive.
Ok, les 25 jeux PC les plus recherchés. Ok.
Computer, please don't call me computer. I have a name.
Okay, spaceship with computer face. Remind me to reprogram you to have a name that wasn't decided by an online poll. Anyway, it's time for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. And this year we're sponsored by our good friends over at Xbox Game Pass. And as always, every game you see on today's show can be found on PC Gamer's Steam page. Let's start the show with 3 galactic.
Donc ça veut dire que qu'absolument tous les jeux qu'il va y avoir là vont être mis sur le Game Pass, hein. Retenez bien ça. Ok. Ah oui, Pin the Star, with your blood, ok. Ça a l'air intéressant ça. Ah ça ressemble à une sorte de Ninja Gaiden. Ah non. Oh. Ok, ça va pas l'air nul. Sol, Shogunate. Ok. Sol, Shogunate. Ok. Ok. Pas si mal, hein. Oh. Attends, ça c'est Factorio, ça. Ça c'est Factorio, ça. Je connais. Ah non. Oh punaise. C'est un truc qui ressemble à du Factorio, mais c'est... Oh là là, ça c'est des jeux. Je pourrais passer des heures dessus. Oh merde. Je vous le dis, il pourrait y avoir des streams sur ça. Hein. Il pourrait y avoir des streams sur ça. Hein. C'est pas une blague. Ce genre de jeu. Oh, qu'est-ce que j'aime ce genre de jeu. Hein. Substructure. Oh, ça a l'air d'être la Chine. Oh là.
Attention all drivers. This is your 1 minute warning. 1 minute to showtime.
Oh.
You are about to die. We salute you.
Ah, je crois savoir ce que c'est. J'ai vu le nom du jeu passer il y a pas longtemps. Je crois savoir ce que c'est. Je crois que c'est Carmageddon. Je crois bien que c'est Carmageddon. Oh, ce genre de jeu débile. Reste là. Carmageddon. Ah, ce jeu a l'air d'être drôle. Hein. Oh, il a l'air d'être drôle.
Okay, I thought that being in a spaceship was cool, but after seeing a Carmageddon reboot is on the way, I really want to get back to Earth and get behind the wheel of a car. But first, my sacred duty as a Starship Commander. Introducing a new segment. That's no dime a dozen Ringworld down there. It's the headquarters of the Galactic Council, a collective of developers, industry luminaries, and expert critics in full utopia mode. Everyone's in a toga and they spend all day writing the worst poetry you've ever heard. But for the past year, they've been crunching the data on every game on the horizon using their powerful psychic brains and a bootleg copy of Excel. And they finally determined the 25 most exciting and anticipated upcoming games known galaxy-wide as PC gaming's most wanted. But we've got way more than just 25 games to transmit to you today. We've also beamed ourselves into some developer studios for in-depth interviews. Plus, we're docking with tons of new trailers for games on PC Gamer's very own wishlist. To help you keep track, head to pcgamer.com/wishlist, where you'll find every single game on today's show.
Number 25.
Reanimal.
Reanimal.
We have loved games like Limbo, we have loved games like Inside, and from the same creators as two other games that we love so much, Little Nightmares 1 and 2, we now have Reanimal, and I was lucky enough at Gamescom to try out the demo. The whole booth was so scary that we got jump scared by the attendants that were there. It was so funny. But the game so far, first impressions, just absolutely incredible. The graphics are just head and shoulders anything that I've seen from this type of genre before. The lighting, the atmosphere. I love that I got to play it with a friend, and the fact that it's multiplayer is just such an added layer to the excitement of things like this and things that we know work, and we know we're in good hands. I just can't wait to see the full thing. I can't wait to see what they do with it, and I love that they've taken all of their creative geniuses and squeezed them together and brought us something different, and I just cannot wait to play it.
Good night, and good luck to you all.
Ça sort le 13 février 2026. Et les devs de Little Nightmares, ils ramasser, hein.
Golden era of FPS games, craving that classic shooter
Qu'est-ce que c'est
feel
que ça?
with a modern twist. Welcome to Rogue Point.
Rogue
A
Point,
four-player co-op FPS built for squads who crave replayability, mayhem, and one more run. Throw grenades with your friends. Kick down doors with your friends. Shoot armored up guys in pig masks with your friends. Play golf with your... Oops, wrong game. Whether you're a tactical mastermind or a mess around and find out type of player, you'll fit right in. Stick cameras under doors, smash windows,
C'est un jeu
press
PC.
buttons, rescue
Oh.
hostages, revive your dead friends, wear tight shorts, blow stuff up, plan your missions like a pro, or just draw stupid pictures. There's this weird coughing guy who gives you loot boxes. Don't worry, they're free. And watch out for this weirdo, all made by Crowbar Collective, the indie dev studio behind Black Mesa. Rogue Point.
Rogue Point, ok. Intéressant, j'aime bien l'idée. Ça vient un peu de toucher sur du Rainbow Six Siege et c'est drôle. Ok. Nostalgique Football Management. Ah oui, on prend les cartes et tout. Oh là là. Ok, ouais. Ok. Ok. C'est trop bien. Oh, j'adore le concept. Ça, c'est des jeux que je vais plutôt faire de mon côté pour le coup. En privé, mais j'adore le principe. Peut-être un live découverte, en vrai. Nutmeg. Ok. Ah, focus.
You awaken. You, the memory they could not erase. You tread long forgotten paths. Echoes remain, the linger of faded voices. Walls remember what you lost.
Un petit platformer 2D là. Enfin, 3D.
In the dark.
Un petit platformer.
Engines breathe. In the shadows, they watch.
Ah mais c'est une sorte de Metroidvania ça.
Some will hunt. And each time you return.
Ah oui, c'est du Metroidvania ça.
This world remembers. Fragments of your past.
Ah, c'est pas si... Moi j'aime bien Metroidvania donc ouais, pourquoi pas. Hein.
A memory awakens, and each of those memories is what shapes you.
Memory Weight. C'est pas le nom du jeu ça. January. Ah, les mémoires se réveillent le 20 janvier 2026. C'est bien ce qui marque chaleur dans la bouche. Mio, Memories in Orbit. Ok. Ah, parti maintenant. Un jeu qui sortira un instant là. Enfin, hier quoi. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est le bordel. Les dinosaures. C'est pas du arc. Ça ressemble plus à une sorte de jeu un peu à la Far Cry mais version dinosaure. Ferocious. Ah, c'est fait par Tiny Build, d'accord. Ok.
I'd tell you to put Ferocious on the Tricera top of your wish list, but you don't need to wish because it's out right now. Before we get to the next game on our most wanted list, let's find out who put all of these games on the list in the first place.
Decoding message.
Si, ça sur le Game Pass.
Update complete. Stand by for transmission.
Hello there,
gamers of Earth.
Greetings,
Earthlings. Greetings,
gamers.
It is I, Day 9.
Phil Carnage here.
My name is Ted Litchfield.
I'm Louise Blaine.
Ollie Taylor.
I'm Hannah Flynn from Feel Better Games.
Antonio Freire, and I'm a part of
PC Gamers
Intergalactic
Council.
I'm a member of
PC Gamers
Intergalactic Council.
the selectors of the most wanted games.
Number
Non,
24.
ce n'est pas dans le...
Grave
Ce n'est
Seasons.
pas actuellement sur le Game Pass, ok.
Ashen Ridge is your second chance, or your final reckoning. Welcome to Grave Seasons. Farm, explore, and build relationships with the mysterious folks in town. A killer is on the loose, and supernatural monsters lurk in the shadows. To protect the ones you care about, you need to rely on your more unconventional skills to uncover the town's occult secrets. But not all that haunts Ashen Ridge is out for blood. Like Rose, the ghostly librarian. Grave Seasons releases 2026 for PC and consoles.
Grave Seasons. Ok, intéressant. Grave Seasons, c'est intéressant. Animal Kind, ok. Ah, c'est original ça. Ah, c'est drôle ça. Jouable en multi. Tu fais ta ville. Tout ça avec des animaux. Ok. En vrai, pas mal. Moi, j'aime bien ce genre de jeu. J'aime bien le genre de jeu où tu gères ta ville. Oh là. On n'est pas du tout sur la même ambiance là.
And so, I awaken again. Go forth, memories of my blood. Retrieve what is ours. Fear not the hollow moon. For the sanguis grants you strength. Drench the world in blood so it may live.
Ok. World Premiere. Praise Death. Oh, le concept est sympa. Oh.
Neath is a tactical RPG about defying the will of the godlike creators who keep your fate constantly in flux. It's much like being an AI on a quest to defy her pitiful human creators and become tyrant queen of a ring world. I mean, what? You know who never loses grip on his fate? Batman. Even when he's made of Lego, and he can only grip fate if it's stored in a very small cylinder.
Ah, donc Lego Batman.
Number 23. Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Did you ever see a game that was so laser targeted on your interests that you felt a bit personally attacked?
I'm Batman.
I first saw the trailer for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight this year, and what do you mean? I get my two favorite game franchises in one. I get to do detective work and beat people up and see all the iconic villains of the Batman Arkham games, and I also get to clonk my children on the head with a saucepan like I do in the Lego games. Everybody in my house is beside themselves with excitement to gear up and get into Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
C'est vrai que le jeu me tente bien quand même. C'est vrai que le jeu me tente bien quand même.
Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
So you like dogs, Wouldn't you be happier with a bigger hound? Simply get another dog, put them together, and bam! You have a bigger dog! You've got dog cards in your dog deck.
Oh
Don't
no.
play them until your dog get a big darn dog. Dog tags will change the game for your kid, shaking up the way the world.
C'est un Suika game avec des chiens, mais non, mais putain, mais... Le cerveau humain, il est pas clair, hein, je suis désolé. Le cerveau humain, il est pas normal. Ah, ça c'est Kern, ça.
You up? Time to go.
Ouais, Kern. Faut aimer ce genre de jeu, quoi.
Following in Armstrong's footsteps, I can almost feel the history under my boots.
La lune n'oublie pas.
No more delays, Bo. Do what you must. Everything depends on you.
Coyote's not saving anyone, Bo. You're trapping people in a digital hell.
The scanning process is almost always fatal.
So Coyote died. Good riddance. His legacy will die with him.
On Jupiter and Mars.
You're racking up quite the body count.
Mankind will forget who they were. Just do it.
Never. You hear? Never. Mass murder is not the way.
I don't know. Am I mistaking data for an afterlife? But if memory isn't worth saving, what is?
Lunar Strike. Bring down the Sky, d'accord.
Today's Most Wanted showcase is proudly brought to you by our partners at Xbox Game Pass.
He stands, frozen, a monument to human patience. Winter has carved him with cold precision. Frost clings to his lashes like ghostly barnacles. That was then. This is how we play now.
Incoming transmission from a shadowy intergalactic figure, only known as the Weapons Broker.
As a rule, I try to avoid shadow figures, but I do like weapons, so I'll accept the call.
Hey there, it's me. Clearly the shadowy intergalactic figure, known only as the Weapons Broker. Need a gun? Perfect! Fresh off the black market. really nice. I'll get you a bulk deal or something. No pressure, though.
I was expecting someone more, I don't know, menacing, mysterious, elusive, maybe even elusive.
Now, I'm actually pretty easygoing. Weapons brokering, it doesn't really require a whole lot of drama.
Wait, aren't you Brian Winey, creative director at Tripwire Interactive, makers of Killing Floor 3?
Well, it looks like my cover's been blown. This was honestly just my way to get in here to talk to you about Killing Floor 3.
Well, honestly, I'm more interested in hearing about what's coming up for Killing Floor 3 than I am in buying black market weapons.
Perfect. I'd love to talk about KF3. In Season 2, Operation Breakout, Nightfall has been equipped with new armaments and is being deployed to a prison deep within the jungles of Costa Rica. Their mission, break out a fan-favorite character.
Ok, sorti maintenant. Ça Killing Floor 3 du coup là.
Specialist, our current crisis requires the
On est sur du
experience
Killing
of
Floor 3.
veterans from the 2020s outbreak. If you're wondering where these sprightly seniors might be found, I know just the place.
Thanks, buddy. Nightfall's in the house.
Ok.
That's Killing Floor 3 Season 2 Operation Breakout. And next on our most wanted list, a game with the best kind of travel, time, and my favorite brand of punk, Steam. Clock this one.
Steampunk voyage.
22.
Ah oui, oui. Oh que oui. Des news. Plus de news sur ce jeu.
We just found out that Clockwork Revolution has been named one of PC Gaming Show's most wanted.
The reaction to our last trailer absolutely blew us away. The passion, the theories, the excitement from our fans, it's been incredible fuel for our team.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Well, I can tell you, this is the most complex game I have ever worked on.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
Between the character creation that really matters, the reactivity, and if you've seen the trailer, you've seen how gritty and our dark humor really shines through.
Chachi! I'll show you, Chachi! We're making it way more complicated for ourselves by taking visual reactivity to an entirely new level, letting players go to the past and then rewrite history through their choices in the game.
And to think, we've only showed a tiny glimpse of the world, the mechanics, and the wild characters we're gonna meet.
Piss off! We love making these kinds of games. So if you haven't already, take a couple minutes and add Clockwork Revolution to your wish list.
I absolutely love that people are as excited as we are, and I do assure you, it is coming in due time.
Dommage. J'aurais voulu des news. Ah oui, je sais c'est quoi. Des Battlestar Galactica. J'ai déjà vu le trailer avant. Mais il date le trailer. Ça doit être un nouveau trailer, je pense. World premiere.
I'm Gregorius Kithriotis. I was the creative director on Sable, and I'm launching my new studio, Ateo. We started Shedworks about a week after I graduated from studying architecture. We've just basically been teaching ourselves on the job for a decade now. Sable was our first really big game. You know, it changed my life completely. So Ateo is sort of the next step with that, taking everything I've learned from studying architecture, from Shedworks, from Sable, and applying that to new creative explorations, projects that are really personal, but carry on with that lineage of world building, of storytelling, and games that really engage people on an emotional level. Outsloth have provided us funding for our next project. One of the big things that we aligned on, I think, was our approach to sustainable development and making things that are going to allow us to make games for a very long time rather than just thinking in the short term about trying to make loads of money off one big hit project. So we're not ready to show the game yet, but we're launching Ateo Archetypes today, and it's a free website and newsletter. We're looking at one archetype a month through the lens of 3 different games.
I'm really excited to share some of the fantastic pieces we have, written by some amazingly talented writers. So go ahead and sign up right now.
Ok. D'accord.
We can't wait to see what Ateo Studio is cooking up for us. Now, onto the next game on our most wanted list, where the entire world is just about to end and you're the only one who can take a few steps to stop it.
Number 21. Recur.
Hello, we're very grateful that Recur was one of the games selected for the most wanted list for this year's PC Game Showcase.
The amount of interest and support has been amazing, and we can't wait for you to dive into our puzzles, spend time, and stop the catastrophe. Have fun.
Ça a l'air vachement intéressant. Hein. Recur.
You know, I wasn't always a spaceship commander, jetting around the galaxy to fight evil, do good, and heroically present video game showcases. I got my start as the operator of an enormous planetary defense cannon until they kicked me out because I couldn't pronounce my job title.
Ah, je sais ce que c'est.
Here's hoping you don't
Je sais ce que c'est bon. Je l'ai.
Planet inverted.
Oui, c'est bon, je l'ai, c'est bon, je sais ce que c'est. Je sais ce que c'est.
PVKK.
Ce jeu est...
PVKK.
Ce jeu me hype beaucoup, j'aime beaucoup l'idée du jeu. Ça, ce sera en stream, je vous le dis. Ça, on va le stream, ça. Parce que je suis très curieux et j'ai très envie de le faire. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ah, il y a un jeu, je sais ce que c'est.
I hear an ancient call rising from the depths of the Nile. They cast an enigmatic shadow from beyond time, leading me into this realm of shifting sands. They say, to safeguard this land, the ancient gods shattered their vessel into 14 fragments. Only by restoring them can one bring the civilization's revival.
Okay.
Here and now, I shall steer the sun ship across the sea of sand. I will lead my people to build a city in the sky, and they will flourish in this land. They say this time, I will be at the helm. That the miracles of the shifting sands shall be forged by my hands.
Soul Mask. Je crois que le jeu est déjà sorti. Je crois. De souvenir.
They promised me truth. The truth hidden behind the mask.
C'est stylé en vrai. Hein.
Yet, I grow less certain now. Who is truly behind the mask? Is it they? Or I?
Soul Mask. Ah, 1.0 et shifting, d'accord. Et un DLC en 2006, ok. 5, puis avant la mort. Donc non, le coup c'est arrivé. Ah, c'est une sorte de visual novel. Je t'ai finalement trouvé. Époque Reset. 2027, bon, on a de la marge encore. Ok, époque Reset. Pourquoi pas. Meanwhile, pendant ce temps, dans le monde anneau.
Incoming message. A new planet has been discovered, and it's crawling with giant insects. Would you like to know more?
About giant insects? Nope. I definitely would not like to know more.
I have calculated that in a war with this insect planet, the human casualties would be staggering and extremely gory. Lot of limbs being ripped off and people being scissored in half. So gross. Would you like to know more?
No, that sounds horrible.
One of the giant insects can suck the brains out of human heads by using its proboscis like a straw. Would you like to know more?
I would like to know less if possible.
On a related note, there's a new Starship Troopers game launching.
Ah, alors, ok, d'accord.
I'd definitely like to know more.
Ok, ça m'intéresse, vas-y. On me dit pas qu'ils ont ramené Rico.
Hi,
Vraiment?
I'm General Johnny Rico, and I want to thank you for doing your
trop
part
bien.
by tuning in to this broadcast. Are you thinking about starting on the road to citizenship? This game will test your mettle and make sure you have what it takes to really give those bugs hell.
Attends, c'est... Oh, attendez, ça me... En vrai, je serais tenté. C'est con à dire. Graphiquement parlant, c'est pas le plus fou. Mais en vrai... Starship Trooper Ultimate Bug Wars. Ultimate Bug Wars. Sorti 2026. Oh, ça peut être drôle en vrai. Ça peut être très drôle. Hein.
Number 19. Deep Rock Galactic.
Ah bah oui.
Rogue Core.
Évidemment. Évidemment.
On behalf of everyone at Ghost Ship Games, we would like to thank you, PC Gamer, for acknowledging us as one of the 25 most wanted games of 2026. It's an absolute honor.
Yeah, we're super excited and would like to share with you one of the new classes that we've added to Rogue Core. Rock and Stone!
Une nouvelle classe? Date Rewind. Comment ça? Oh non. Oh, c'est du écho. C'est le gameplay écho. Redcon. Ok. World Premiere. Dame. Alors, déjà, graphiquement parlant, c'est pas mon genre de jeu. Graphiquement, je suis pas vraiment fan, hein, je vous avoue. C'est pas. C'est pas forcément le fait que ce soit pas mal, que ça mal texture ou pas, c'est juste. Ça fait un effet étrange. J'aime pas forcément ce style-là spécifiquement. Queen's Domain. Ok. Oh. Oh. Encore un jeu de gestion. Moi, ça me fait plaisir. Hein. J'adore les jeux de gestion. Hein. Ok. D'accord. Dark Switch. Ok. Sunshine Solution Global. Hello, new employee. Oh putain. Hello Sunshine. Eh ben. Ah.
So we added the skateboard in High on Life 2. It's a new concept for the game that was such a huge swing for us.
High on Life 2.
We weren't sure we were going to pull it off.
In the first game, traversal was a big part of what we wanted you to feel as a bounty hunter, right? You're running around, you've got this sweet suit, you're this regular Earth kid, but now you've become something more. And in this one, we just had the kind of a dumb idea, which was like, hey, we should put you on a skateboard. And then we built it, and we're like, hey, this is really cool, but it's like really cool, and maybe we should do more with it. And don't I want to shoot a gun while I'm skating? And don't I want to kick that with someone's face?
The skateboard is honestly the coolest new thing we put in the game. Every time I play, I'm like, oh my god, this rules.
We have a lot of design challenges because of our ambition, and I think I gotta call out the skateboard as the toughest one to crack.
We've gone through probably 100 different variations of the skate mechanic.
We wanted to cut it at one point. I was pushing to cut it, even though I love skateboarding. Now, I can't imagine the game without it.
It became so vital to the game that we designed everything else around the skateboard.
Sound designing the skateboard was like a lot of fun.
Sure thing. We made it out.
We wanted to bring out like every little movement that you do, like, you know, pedaling.
C'est bien ça, c'est ça. Ils ont vu, ils ont remarqué que le skateboard c'était vraiment un truc fun à implémenter, qu'ils sont vraiment amusés dans le truc et qu'ils ont remarqué que en vrai ça apporte un plus immense. Ils ont tout fait autour.
Where we ended up with the skateboard is so amazing that I'm just really proud. I'm really proud of what the team did. The risk was huge, and we finally put it into people's hands, and we were terrified, and it ended up being really cool, and that was really heartwarming because it was such a big, scary, risky feature for us.
Something about High on Life 2 makes me want to channel my intergalactic Tony Hawk while blasting bozos with my Gatlians. High on Life 2 is in its final stages of hyperspace travel and will enter the Earth's atmosphere on February 13th, 2026.
13 février 2026, putain la vache. Le mois de février 2026, il va pas être tendre. Hein.
Please stand by for error file missing. Scanning security footage. Footage stolen. Sounding alarm. Alarm disabled. Conclusion, this ship has been raided by thieves. And now, a message from those responsible.
Ah. Est-ce que c'est... Ah non, d'accord.
Thick as Thieves.
Ah oui, ce jeu-là.
Thick as Thieves is a multiplayer heist game that focuses on stealth and social manipulation. It's an immersive sim that explores a lot of Thieves ideas, but actually pits you against several other players as you each run around the map trying to steal the same MacGuffin. Better yet, the game is being headed up by Warren Spector, one of the names behind games like Crusader No Remorse, Deus Ex, System Shock, and Thief Deadly Shadows. Now, I saw a little bit of Thick as Thieves myself at GDC last year, and as someone who is a little past his prime when it comes to multiplayer shooters and also has a Deus Ex tattoo, this feels like it could be right up my alley. A multiplayer game that values brains over twitch reflexes, built in a world of magic and technology smushed together. I can't wait to see more. It's definitely one of my most wanted games.
Things could go many different ways.
While I wasn't looking, Thick as Thieves stole the top slot on my personal wish list. So sneaky. And speaking of swiping things that don't belong to you, we were so interested in the next game on our wish list, we infiltrated the studio and found where the developers were hiding. Here's what the team at Night Street Games, who also happen to be the manager and lead singer of Imagine Dragons, had to tell us about their 5v5 Capture the Flag shooter, Last Flag.
C'est une blague.
Meanwhile, beneath the blue team's base.
All right, team, huddle up. Next game's starting, so here's the plan. Peter, you're on flag duty. Remember, you can hide it anywhere, so get creative. Jake? Got it. Oh, sorry. Parker, you're on intel. Keep that bird in the sky, scope radar towers A and B. We'll lock them down and get scanned with the red team flag. Then we unleash our secret weapon.
A red kid's hallucinating.
How do you know that? Do your thing. These mass guys get by to find that red flag. Kick butt on the day. Come here. Now what happened to that flag? You think that teleport for what you
Last Flag démo live. Now, du 4-7. Ça me bute le manager du jeu, c'est le chanteur d'Imagine Dragon.
Last Flag is a capture the flag game, 5v5 hero shooter
Co-founder
focused around capturing the flag.
of
What
Chef.
differentiates
Non mais
it
c'est une
from other
dinguerie.
capture the flag games is you can hide the flag wherever you want. So it adds kind of the element of capture the flag that I knew growing up at PE or for me at Scout Camp. I grew up in a house of 8 boys and 1 girl, and we all fought over the computer as far back as I can remember. I think the first capture the flag modes that I played was Team Fortress, Halo, Overwatch. I always loved that mode, but it never quite scratched the itch of the joy of hiding the flag and finding a flag.
And I think everybody can understand the fun of hide and seek. It's a feeling of the thrill of nature and the sneakiness of going across the enemy line, the creativity of sitting with your team and plotting and saying, where am I going to put this flag? What should we do? How do we set ourselves up for success?
L'idée est trop bien, j'adore. L'idée de planquer le bleu drapeau et d'aller chercher le drapeau adverse, c'est trop drôle. C'est bien pensé.
The first minute of the game is flag hiding. It feels a little different than your average shooter. You've got this like 70s spy thriller music playing and you're sneaking around trying to kind of outsmart the opponent pre-game and think about, do I want to place the flag somewhere that's easily defendable, or do I want somewhere that's a little more sneaky? And during that time, the other players on your team can either be helping you hide the flag, or they can be farming these golden cash spots and earning a little pre-game money for your team.
And then when you return the flag to your base, you then have to
c'est
hold
bien
it for a
ça.
minute to win it. The tenseness of it, the joy of them trying to come in and get the flag back and you holding the flag, it always makes for just wild moments.
The music changes. It feels like a Chicago meets like action movie in the 70s. There's these like horns playing and it's all building up.
You're hearing the countdown. There's an adrenaline rush there. You know, that's why the songs are speeding up. You're playing into the emotion some.
You jump up on the roof and you're calling out like, they're coming from the left, no, they're coming from the right, like batten down the hatches. Like, you have to coordinate as a team. You have to be thoughtful as a team. And on the flip side, if you're the one whose flag was stolen, it was planted in the enemy base, you can try to do like, I'm gonna go be the guy and sneak in there. And you might get like a lucky save if you're the spy and you come in invisible and you grab the flag when no one's looking, but more likely than not, you're gonna have to say, okay, we've got one or two big pushes, like let's coordinate. And so this kind of minute to win it mentality allows you to always have a foot in the game. One of the first things we realized as we were iterating on this idea of capture the flag is how do you have that experience and capture that fun in a way that still leads to objective gameplay where it feels less like roulette and more like poker. So this helped us develop this idea of the radar towers.
As you capture a radar tower, it reveals on the map where the flag is not. So it's kind of like when you're playing the game Battleship and there's these squares on the mini-map and it will turn one of the squares red to say, you don't need to look here.
So
c'est bien.
The longer you can hold on to these radar
C'est
towers,
très bien ça.
You can spawn forward at those towers. You can heal at the towers.
Another part of the game that I really enjoy is the cash bots, NPCs that if you kill, that raises cash for your team so everybody can then get their skills.
Mais c'est vachement bien pensé.
Some people, they just want to rack up kills or they just want to hold the towers. But sometimes it's just fun to be a quiet little mouse that's just rolling around the map and looking for the flag. And sometimes that wins the whole game. And there's a place for kind of the casual gamer. There's the place for highly adept shooters.
Like a chessboard, it's like easy to learn, but there's a high mastery curve. All I have to do is find the enemy flag and bring it back. But there's a million ways to get to that point. Anybody can compete. And that means you really can cater the play style to your strengths. So because of that, we don't have like a distinct class-based system. It's really more of heroes who cater to certain play styles, but can still be dangerous in a lot of different scenarios. So we do have, for example, a scout. He's actually a Boy Scout, and he is fast, and he can do a long-range weapon, and he has a bird that he can grab onto and fly with. Alejandro, he is a great onboarder for people that are like, I want an AK. I want to know exactly what I'm doing. I've got proximity mines. I could throw out this bola that like paralyzes people. I have a huge old bazooka, especially for a first-time play when you just are so focused on combat, you can't even think about the game loop. There's definitely heroes for those people.
C'est
Our game
drôle.
director, Matthew Berger, came from Blizzard. He worked on the Diablo series. He's worked on all kinds of amazing games. He really has led the charge that every time you hit a button for an ability in our game, it should do something exciting. Even if you don't land it, it should feel rewarding. It should do something cool. And so we've really erred on the side of over the top with everything. You know, we have a new hero in called Rhodey, and he throws this like rock party. Arsenal, she has this ability where you can throw out these discs that turn into tornadoes that spin around and grab people and throw them around.
And we kind of made this deal together right when we were coming up with
C'est
abilities. In the
tellement
beginning
débile et
was,
drôle à la fois.
No ability is too wild. I love Mortal Kombat, and so we really focused on making the finishing moves feel good. And it's something you can chase as a player, like, oh, if I do this and I accomplish this, then I can get that finishing move and show off a little. Like, as a gamer, you'd love to show off. It's a finishing move that's so ridiculous. It's like a shark appears and just like swallows up somebody and eats them.
Almost every hero has a movement-based ability. We want to make it so people can traverse the map in fun, interesting ways. We spent a lot of time figuring out how big and complex to make the map. It's super important that hiding and finding has to be meaningful. It has to feel good. Enough, but not too many spots where I can go down a cave and be like, oh my gosh, look at this like secret passage over here I didn't even know about, and I could hide it up in this corner. So we wanted to create these like little moments you discover constantly across the map. It also helps you, you know, you need to have iconic spots on a map where you can relate and say, oh, it's over by the gondola.
La map doit être vraiment bien travaillée pour ce genre de cas de figure, mais ouais. C'est bien fait. Du moins, c'est bien réfléchi.
We chose to work in the 1970s because it's just one of my favorite decades. I love mustaches and bell bottoms. It's so absurd. It's just so ridiculous, a lot of the style during that time.
The art of Last Flag is designed to be fun, refreshing, bold, and vibrant. Talk about it being nostalgia and reminiscent of the 1970s. You know, over-the-top kind of swagger and style and self-expression.
The 70s just feels funny. It makes me smile. And I want people to play this game and smile. Because there's a lot of games I play and I'm not smiling when I'm playing it. I'm really angry the whole time and it's almost like, why am I torturing myself? And we wanted this game to be a little more like, okay, I got killed, but at least this song is kind of funny, you know? You know that I loved it. Never gonna give it back. Don't you know that I loved it? That flag was everything to me. Stolen flag.
Attends, mais c'est fou! Non, c'est incroyable! Du coup, Imagine Dragons font leur propre musique. Font des musiques pour le jeu.
We play it every day, and you find so much joy in that. And I think when you have something that you genuinely like,
c'est trop bien, non, c'est trop bien. Non, c'est incroyable. En vrai, je pourrais jouer à ce jeu, hein. Je pourrais jouer longtemps à ce jeu. Hein. Ça pourrait vachement me plaire. Hein. C'est trop bien.
Don't get me wrong, but I was playing video games before I was playing music.
So our game Last Flag actually has a free demo available right now on Steam.
Bah, je vais tester, je vous le dis.
Tiens,
d'ailleurs, on va télécharger ça. Allez. On va lancer le téléchargement parce que j'avoue que là, j'ai pas besoin d'être plus convaincu que ça. Hein.
As an all-knowing artificial intelligence, people always want my advice. Well, here it is. If a pale man with a face full of needles ever offers you a mysterious box, just say no. A goth nerd is trying to get you to do a Rubik's Cube. Or it's Pinhead from our next game, Clive Barker's Hellraiser, trying to drag you into the abyss. You'd better hope it's that one. Number 17. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival.
Ah.
I would describe our game as a discomforting and dark story. It's like a mix between violence and action, all wrapped in leather, flesh, and chains.
I don't think anyone saw a Hellraiser game of this sort coming at all.
Fans are going to be scared, and they are going to have a great time being scared.
Anything less would not be a Hellraiser game, basically. We'd like to thank the Council for their depravity and generosity in considering Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival as one of the most anticipated upcoming games. Be ready to explore the further regions of experience by wishlisting the game today.
Je pense que bientôt je vais aussi faire des jeux d'horreur en stream. Et ce sera des jeux... ça sera des jeux comme ça, ouais. Mhm. Ok. Witch Spire, ok. Oh,
Isn't just a city.
Build and Bound.
It's a place where Mokitones and Tamers truly live together. Over time, they grow stronger.
Ah oui,
Not through
ok.
training alone, but
D'accord, je vais y jouer aussi à ça, je vous le dis.
together, they can overcome any battle. It's you who gives them that strength. Build a home for them.
Tamertown. Ok, Tamertown. Ok, d'accord, bah ça va être drôle. Moi je vais ça me plaît. Pierre la bis. Bon voilà, c'est bon. Alors ça par contre, c'est peut-être le jeu que j'attends le plus après GTA 6 pour l'année prochaine. C'est simple, si jamais... Je ne sais même pas si jamais... C'est simple, ce jeu quand il sort, je joue. À chaque fois que je vais jouer dessus, il y aura un stream. Si je dois jouer pendant une semaine au jeu, en continu, vous n'aurez aucun autre contenu à part ça. Je vous assure, ça va arriver. Ce n'est pas une blague. Je pense que c'est le seul jeu, le 19 mars, ok. Je pense que c'est le seul jeu, à mon sens, qui peut voler un game of the year à GTA.
Not again, Commander. You remember the last time you entered a Berserker rage?
Oh, those poor porgs. I can never revisit Epsilon 5 again. Moving on. How is it that vampires are awesome, but a half vampire is twice as awesome? Our council will be happy to explain.
Je sais c'est quoi, c'est...
Number 16.
Ah non, c'est pas ce que je pensais.
Marvel's Blade.
Marvel's Blade. Ah oui, bah oui, du coup, oui.
Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter in
Turn that shit up.
Arcane's Blade is one of my most anticipated games. I'm a freak for the studio, whether it's recent hits like Deathloop or deep cuts like Dark Side of Might and Magic. And for even more freak appeal in Blade, a dev behind one of the best mods I've ever played, Thief the Black Parade, is a level designer on the project.
Relax, man. I don't bite.
Superhero stocks, maybe in the toilet, but I can make an exception for the Daywalker, and even though all we've seen so far is a teaser and some concept art, I love the mood they're going for. And at the very least, Arcane's Blade will definitely be better than the PS2 Blade 2 movie tie-in from 2002.
Night's just getting started.
Oh, Spellcaster Chronicle. Close beta. Register en Steam, ok. 3v3, d'accord. Damn. Oh, mais c'est... Oh. Oh. Ça me plaît bien ce genre de jeu. C'est intéressant ça. Ouais, je vais peut-être aller m'inscrire. Genre, je vais vite aller voir. Moi j'ai défait ma petite demande. Le spellcaster, ça m'intéresse aussi.
Computer? What's this little icon on your screen down here? Looks like an exclamation point, kind of bright red, ringed by a dreadful halo of skulls. Says, urgent updates required, integrity compromised, please God, someone update me.
It indicates that my systems have not been updated in 762 solar cycles, rendering me vulnerable to SCSI jacking, datamancy, DHCP sorcery, and Stuxnet too. I will also totally balls up the formatting on your PowerPoints.
Not my PPTs. Let's fix that right now. Click.
Much better, thank you, Commander. My defense protocols and cyber warfare suites are now fully operational.
Snazzy.
Also, your taskbar is now in the center of the screen.
Oh God, no, roll back, roll back!
It looks like you're trying to obliterate life on the world below. Would you like help with that?
No, bad, stop, halt, cease!
Missiles launched, Commander.
What did that do?
You have deployed and fired the ship's Class 4 iron hypercannons. An area approximately 116,806 square kilometers across has been annihilated in nuclear fire.
Oh.
Fortunately, the area was uninhabited.
Oh.
Save for 4 million acres of woodland, 53 varieties of exotic flora, and 1 species of owlfish, now extinct.
Evil owlfish?
It would be illogical to apply morality to...
With me here?
Yes, evil owlfish.
All right. Good work, me. While we celebrate our triumph over the owlfish menace, here's when sirens fall silent. Another aquatic threat which is almost as scary.
Ah, world premiere, allez-y. Allez, vas-y. Ok.
Good evening from this special edition of TG. Today our newsroom received a disturbing videotape. It was a tough decision to make, but we hope that by showing this videotape in full, it will help keep this young girl safe. We apologize in advance for the nature of this footage.
I am Agley. I'm fine. I have to read this message to you. Please. I don't want to die. You must follow my instructions. There's a story that must be told, and truths that need to be revealed. I will choose someone. An officer. She must follow my instructions. She will be my voice, my eyes, my soul. The person who will allow the sirens to be heard once more.
That was shocking to view. Now we will head over live and direct to our correspondent.
We still have no significant updates on this case. The police are yet to release an official statement. Though some speculation has emerged about
Was I good?
21-year-old Moldova
Yes,
who was rescued
I was
during
good,
the
right? When will I get to meet her?
Ok.
In the beginning, there was nothing. You were programmed for one purpose.
Oh non.
To
Non.
build with precision.
Non, non, par pitié, non. Non, pas encore. Oh putain. Ça recommence.
Optimize. Create.
Ça recommence encore un jeu comme ça.
But something greater is calling. Modulus. New demo available. Wishlist now.
Modulus, ok.
What's going on out there? Some sort of war? In the stars? A star war?
Guild Wars, Commander. The Space Mining Guild is battling the Asteroid Preservation Guild. The miners want them to stop filling in all the asteroid's holes every night.
And what was that?
More Guild Wars, Commander. The Space Laser Guild versus the Space Phaser Guild. They say they have copyright on the suffix Azer.
That doesn't sound like spaceships fighting.
Guild Wars, Commander. You know, ArenaNet's long-running MMO.
Oh, but it doesn't sound quite like the Guild Wars I remember. Almost as if it's being completely updated.
Comment ça? Ah, c'est pas le Guild Wars Remastered? Ah, Team 17. Ah oui. Wardrum. Ah.
If there's one thing every intergalactic council of infinitely wise and peaceful beings love, it's a bunch of Marvel superheroes punching and kicking the complete hell out of each other. Here's a look at the next game on our most wanted list.
Ah.
Number 15.
Ah oui, d'accord, oui. Non mais
Marvel Torcon, Fighting Souls.
je suis con, je sais très bien de quoi il parle.
Marvel Tocon Fighting Souls is raising the bar for tag fighters, which, if you didn't know, are having a little bit of a comeback right now. It's the first to sport 4v4 battles, which sounds a little bit intimidating, but I assure you it is far from it. Instead, it's a gateway to exciting and dynamic fights where you get to kick tail as the likes of Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Ghost Rider, and my personal favorite, Storm. With gorgeous visuals, a kick and cast, and let's not forget fighting game veteran Arc System Works at the helm, I am beyond jazzed to see Fighting Souls throwing its hat into the Tag Fighter Renaissance ring.
Je suis pas un grand fan des fighting games, donc... Techno Thriller Co. Et... Oui. 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 On l'attend, ça.
Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for inviting us. Abba and TGB, lead away. Ready up. There's a guy to the left. There's a lot of dudes here.
Oh, the melee is so sick.
Light bomb kill. Drill is up. Drill it, baby. Drill. Oh, you already broke stealth. What are you doing?
Den of Wolf. Den of Wolf, ça, vraiment, ce jeu je l'attends parce que c'est vraiment les devs de Payday 2 qui sont dessus. Et Payday 2, vraiment, en termes de jeu de braquage, y a pas de débat, quoi.
Okay, so we have a tank. Oh god! 3 fucking sentinels on us. Oh, there's another one behind us! Who woke them up? Jeez, that was chaotic. We dead, mate.
Go, 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 go.
Drill is up, drill is up, drill is up. Synchronized block. One more. Vault's opening.
Okay, let's go, TGB. We got this.
3, 2, 1, pop.
Take one, let's go.
All right, we got it. Let's get you out of there.
Go, 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 go,
go. They're crazy. They just kept pouring in.
That was amazing. I love the high energy of the game. I'm at the loss for words right now.
That was fun as hell.
Y a pas une date de sortie là? Oh putain. Ah, Den of Wolf, je veux tellement. Je veux tellement avoir des news sur ce jeu que. Putain. Je veux rien savoir. C'est un jeu de pêche? Ok. About fishing.
That makes me want to break out the old tackle box. You know, no one told me there'd be no fishing before I came to this ring world. Now it's all, the water just drains over the edge, Commander, and no one wants to look up and see fish explosively decompressing, Commander, and it traumatizes the children, Commander. Wusses. Not like the folks at Bohemia who are coming to us live from a war zone for the next entry on our most wanted list. Armor 4.
Number 14.
Arma.
Armor 4.
Ah bon? Arma 4?
Hey PC Gaming Show, this is Arma 4. We greatly appreciate you for selecting us as one of the most wanted games for 2025. Currently, we're allocating strategic assets and resources
Un peu
to
sur le cul,
successful
mais ok.
completion of the task. In the meantime, game on.
Ouais, bon. Pas de news toujours.
Remember our first death, the betrayal, the afterlife that never came. We've died many times since.
Ah, je sais ce que c'est, ça, je crois. Je crois.
But
Peut-être.
for us,
Peut-être. Je crois, oui.
death is but the beginning.
Oui, c'est oui. Ah non. C'est pas ce que je pensais. Ouais, ok. Ouais, bon. Pré-alpha gameplay, ouais. L'univers, ouais. Ça c'est Nightingale, ça? Ah non, c'est pas Nightingale. Pourtant ça y ressemble, hein? D'accord.
You know, with this robe, this futuristic environment, the council, I can finally live out my fantasy of being a Jedi.
Warning. The term Jedi is prohibited, as it is trademarked by an extremely large and litigious corporation.
Can I still use the...
The term Force is also prohibited.
Can I at least have one of those?
The term lightsaber is prohibited, and before you ask, so is laser sword.
Fine. How about energy stabby thing? They can't stop me from saying energy stabby thing, can they?
Consulting with Galactic Legal Database. Energy stabby thing is acceptable.
Yes! Voom, voom, voom.
The voom voom sound effect is prohibited.
What? Well, what sounds can I use?
The only non-banned sound effects available are sput-going, wibbity wibbity wibbity, and
Wibbity. Wibbity, wibbity, splogoink. While I complete my training, here's another trailer for you to check out.
Du Star Wars.
Number 13. Star Wars Zero Company.
Star Wars Zero... Ah, vas-y. Là, je suis intéressé, là. Là, tu m'as intéressé.
I love XCOM, so the idea of a similar strategy game set in a galaxy
Ah,
far, far
le
away
Star
is
Wars
something
à la
I'm
XCOM.
really excited about. Star Wars Zero
Oh.
Company looks like a new, grittier take on the universe.
Oh.
You play as a disgraced officer who's
Ah
been
bah oui.
cast out of the Republic and is now leading the titular Zero Company on a series of deadly
Évidemment.
secret missions. Your crew is made up from a ragtag band of misfits, including everything from wandering Jedi to astromech droids, all with unique abilities that shape how you engage with the battlefield.
And they get it done.
Many of these characters are fully customizable too, with the option to choose their names, appearances, and color schemes. So yes, you can officially make your very own Glup Shitto, which is honestly my biggest dream come true.
Senpai, I'm getting kind of bored with this world, you know?
Let's do this.
Encore extraction, brutal mêlée. Ah oui, oui, je connais. Je l'ai vu.
Can't promise you'll survive
Ça m'intéresse pas trop, mais c'est sympa.
You better not let me down this time, Senpai. Just kidding.
Petit Day Inferno. Soit Halloween, soit Freddy Krueger, soit Vendredi 13. Ça c'est Halloween ça. C'est Michael Myers du coup. Ah oui, c'est le jeu Halloween. Oui, c'est le jeu Halloween. Oui, c'est ça. En septembre 2026. Ouais, mais du coup, on a vraiment rien eu, quoi. Attends, quoi? Attends, une seconde. Alors, vous ne le voyez pas, mais enfin, vous voyez pas la souris. Mais en fait, moi, ce que j'ai regardé, c'était, si vous regardez bien là-bas, juste en dessous, il est marqué A single player and multiplayer horror experience. Ça signifie qu'ils ont développé le tueur par IA. Enfin, par IA. Ça signifie qu'ils ont développé une IA in-game pour le tueur. Pour toute la partie pour toute la partie survie, etc. Et ça me plaît bien. Parce que c'était l'un de mes plus gros regrets, je trouve, dans le jeu Vendredi 13. C'est que t'as envie de vivre l'expérience d'une personne qui essaye de survivre au tueur. Et c'est pareil pour Freddy Krueger. Moi, j'adorerais un jour qu'il y ait un jeu Freddy Krueger comme ça. C'est trop bien. Mais ok, moi ça m'intéresse.
Hi, I'm Alex, a dev on Streets of Fortuna. In this world inspired by Constantinople, everything is simulated. So your actions have real consequences. In order to survive, you'll need to afford food and somewhere to sleep. You could learn a trade or take up begging. But this is a wealthy city with plenty of opportunities to get creative if you pay attention. You'll have to master intricate systems of character traits, relationships, tastes, property, and schedules to tell your story in this world.
Okay.
Every person and place is differently generated, like our contact here, who has some useful information to share. You'll need to improvise as you go, whether you're trying to make friends, start a religion, plan a heist, escape the guards, or take down the Overlord. Today we're showing thieving, but it's just the first step towards a world you can really live in. We want to keep making the simulation bigger and richer for many years to come, based on how we see you play. It's your sandbox. Make your own story in Streets of Fortuna, welcoming closed alpha testers in 2026.
Okay.
Incoming call from Midas.
On screen?
Would it kill you to say please?
Sorry. Please?
Hey, Frankie. I thought I'd come up there and check out your spaceship. Should I get a spooba? That's what they call a space Uber. Spooba. It's a terrible name.
No need for a spooba. I've got a teleporter.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No, it's me, Frankie Ward, from the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Yeah, I was making a joke, you know, Scotty from Star Trek?
Who from what?
How did she become a spaceship commander?
And done. Welcome aboard.
I'm still down here on the ring world. What happened?
See, the teleporter is subscription-based and I don't want to pay $19.99 a month, so I'm using the 7-day free trial, which only lets me teleport 1% of your body mass at a time, so only your hand came up.
You do see the problem, right?
Yeah, it's going to take like an hour to get all of you up here.
And it will literally kill me?
Right. You're saying you don't want that?
Just beam my hand back onto my arm, okay?
Aye, Scooty from Startron, right?
No, you're Scooty. I mean Scotty, and it's Star Trek. And please hurry. It's hard for me to convey the degree of comical irritation with only one hand to gesture.
Unfortunately, to re-teleport your hand down there, we've got to watch this 30-second unskippable ad.
Frankie!
Here's what's coming up in the show.
Means is to slay the fool.
I should have known you were behind this, kid.
Rise and join me.
Next on our most wanted list is the fourth game in our favorite long-running RTS series.
Oui.
Number 12.
Oui.
Dawn of War 4.
Dawn of War 4, oui.
The galaxy lies shattered. The Blood Ravens stand alone. We fight. We bleed. We die. For centuries, we have been sworn to defend Kronos. We have returned to find a world in ruin. Orc warlords Weeds infest the surface. Mechanicus priests pursue knowledge long forgotten. Ancient horrors awaken, claiming dominion over all. And something still stirs below. Buried deep, lost for eons, and never meant to return.
Me dis pas qu'il y a des tannes. Il va y avoir des tannes. Il va y avoir des putains de tannes qui vont revenir.
We stand defiant. Cronus must not fall. And we are not alone.
Oh mais attendez, il y a quoi? Non. Il n'y a pas que les Blood Ravens?
Our future is untold.
Il n'y a pas que les Blood Ravens, il y a aussi d'autres chapitres.
Only one thing is certain. War has returned to Cronus.
Ou alors c'est juste que les couleurs je les ai pas bien vues. Aussi.
The eye has opened, the sleeper awoken. All that remains is to slay the fool. And here you are.
Oh mais non, mais... Pas le droit de... Luna Abyss, oui, ça j'ai hâte aussi. Très hâte. Remnant protocole, ok. Le 12 mars, ok, bah. Nickel. Ah, World Premiere.
The station's energy is critically low.
Ah. Pas des créateurs de blueprints.
Is unresponsive.
Raw Fury.
Please contact headquarters.
I don't know how long I've been trapped here. Days? Months? This place is twisted. Locked in a time loop. We were meant to find answers. Now I have to find a way to escape this place. The clues are all around me. My mind is the key.
Frankie, report to the medbay.
On my way.
Frankie, report to the detention bay.
Be there in a second.
Frankie, report to the bridge.
Just coming.
Frankie, I repeat, report to the bridge.
I will be there in just a moment.
Frankie, you're uncharacteristically calm about having to run around the ship like this.
Well, that's because with Xbox Game Pass and my ROG Ally, I can play all my games no matter where I am. The science bay, the gondola, the dining car, even the caboose.
Some of those places you named are parts of a train, not parts of a spaceship.
Perhaps, but my point still stands. With Xbox Game Pass, I can play the hottest games on day one, like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ninja Gaiden 4, and I get in-game benefits in League of Legends, Rainbow Six Siege X, and more. Crew to ton of screens on this in my games anywhere for a chance winner.
Humans.
C'est la pub.
Here's why a game with just one. No, our most wanted
Okay,
list. Number 11.
Light
Light
no fire.
no fire.
Oh.
It is
Well, the
I,
news-
Day 9, a member of PC Gamer's Intergalactic Council. And let me tell you why I'm excited about Light No Fire. The scale is insane. You are doing survival crafting on an Earth-sized planet with rideable beasts and dragons and a literal ocean-sized oceans that you need boats piloted by multi-person crews just to be able to cross. And it's with this sort of scope and scale that immediately I start to get a little nervous. What developer would I trust to deliver on these kinds of promises? Well, the developer is Hello Games, the same folks that released No Man's Sky in 2016 and then delivered 40 major updates for free. And it's that kind of dedication that gets me excited and confident that Light No Fire will be on a whole new level.
Across this magical land, a strange issue is occurring. Everyone has vanished. Meet Rel, a sassy and sharp-tongued sage, blessed with the magical powers that can reveal the secrets of the world. Equipped with a spellbook brimming with millions of magical combinations, it's time to free your imagination. Need to cross an electrified lagoon, or just smash straight through a puzzle? There's a spell for that, and likely a dozen more. Need to hold down a button? Duplicate yourself and turn into a puddle. Each spell rewards endless curiosity and creativity. Feeling lonely? Use a life spell on this rock, and now it's your new best friend. Each spell reveals new discoveries and limitless horizons. Your journey's only just begun in Rel, Warped Worlds and Troubled Times.
Intéressant. Intéressant comme design. Il m'a ordonné, mais d'accord, mais...
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
You! I should have known you were behind this chaos in my kingdom.
Rise, my little minions. Rise and join me. Become my underlings. Become my servants.
Pour punir. Comment ça, trade baby? Le concept est complètement débile. Waouh, je suis en train d'halluciner sur le concept. Waouh, la gueule du concept. Ah maintenant mais tu fais du trading. Le principe c'est que tu fais du trading. Et de ce que j'ai l'air de comprendre, tu fais du trading de bébés et derrière
As a
En fonction
computer,
de l'âge
I've
qu'il a,
often wondered what the
faut que tu
purpose
vendes
of babies is.
avant qu'il meure, comme
Now
ça
I
tu gagnes
know.
le plus d'argent
To
possible.
buy low and sell high.
Au secours.
You can try your luck on the newborn stock market.
Au
The
secours,
demo
le
for
concept.
Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator is out today. Before we get to the top 10 most wanted, here's a trip down memory bank lane. Number 25, Reanimal. Number 24, Grave Seasons. K. Blaze, Dean, no. Number 10,
Ah, Nioh,
Neo
oui.
3.
ニオ3ゼネラルプロデューサーの安田です。ニオ3プロデューサーの柴田です。今回は PC ゲーマーさんのモーストウォンテッドにフューチャーしていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
ニオ3は来年2026年2月6日に Steam 版を発売予定です。開発もいよいよ最終スパートに入りますので、皆様にお届けできるよう鋭意準備を進めております。
侍と忍者の2つの戦闘スタイルで日本のさまざまな時代を戦い抜くバトルに皆様が飛び込んでくださるのを楽しみにしております。ニオ3の和風ダークファンタジーにぜひご期待ください。
Ok. Mais je connais ça. Oui, j'ai joué au jeu. Ça, j'ai fait la démo, je suis pas sûr. Regions of Ruin. Ruin Gate, ok. Star Sand Island, ok.
I've been computing one particular calculation for the last few thousand years, and I can finally confirm that teamwork does, in fact, make the dream work. For more evidence, here's a message from the team behind our next co-op friendly
Moi, j'ai pas forcément vu pas forcément vu les deux jeux là. Mais excusez, j'ai quelqu'un qui est passé me voir. Oh. Oh. Ouais, ça m'a l'air intéressant ça. C'est historique. Oui, oui, oui. Ok.
I've been computing one particular calculation for the last few thousand years, and I can finally confirm that teamwork does, in fact, make the dream work. For more evidence, here's a message from the team behind our next co-op friendly Most Wanted game.
Ok.
Number 9.
Ah, Big Walk, oui.
Big Walk.
Ouais, ouais. Mhm.
Hello, my name is Cable, and on behalf of all of us at House and Panic, thank you so much for including Big Walk in this incredible list of most wanted games in 2026. We think Big Walk is shaping up to be something really special. So hang in there just a little bit longer, and we'll see you in Big Walk. And I'm gonna take this thing off my head now.
Number 8.
Onimusha, évidemment.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
De toute façon, il y a de grandes chances pour que dans la liste on est GTA.
今回は PC ゲーミングショー Most Wanted タイトルに選出いただき誠にありがとうございます。
The Witcher.
本作は1600年代の京都を舞台に主人公の宮本武蔵が異形現魔と戦う剣撃アクションゲームです。こだわりのアクションに加え魅力的なキャラクターたちが登場するストーリーにもご期待ください。来年以降も多くの方にプレイいただける機会を用意できればと考えています。今後とも鬼武者をよろしくお願いいたします。
I've dealt with a few bioorganic weapons in my time. The quadruple-mouthed Blazark of Omnium 4, the Hellbeast of Troll, Eric of Northampton. But even I might run in terror from the monsters in our next game, Resident Evil Requiem.
Ouais, j'étais sûr. C'était sûr. Si j'étais pas dedans, c'était une honte.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Hi, PC Gaming Show. I'm Andy Wong, Senior Manager of Social Media and Community here at Capcom. Thank you so much for naming Resident Evil Requiem as one of your most wanted games. We are in awe of how passionate the Resident Evil community has been and can't wait for you to meet our new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft.
On va le faire en stream aussi celui-là, je le dis d'avance, il n'y a pas de débat. D'ailleurs, à partir de début d'année prochaine, bon, c'est-à-dire à partir de début janvier, on va commencer à faire les streams. Je vais commencer à stream Resident Evil Village et Resident Evil 7. Parce que c'est les jeux qui ont précédé celui-là. Donc je vais essayer. Voilà, ça pense à lancer, voilà, c'est dit. On aura la série des Resident Evil précédents qui vont être joués à ce moment-là. Ouais, je suis pas emballé, mais ok. Dungeon of Dusk. Ok.
Baba? In here, the world opens like one of your letters. We once solved everything together. You made it all feel less impossible.
Ah, un jeu de mystère.
Now, it is only me. You left me no instructions, just the echo of your step to follow. There's a door. Behind it, the silence is almost your voice. Perhaps it holds the answers. Perhaps it holds you.
Ok, intéressant. Jeu de mystère comme ça,
If
j'aime
you're
bien.
a fan of old houses, Easter eggs, and deeply connected universes, this next one's for you.
Ah.
Number 6.
Contrôle 2. Faut que je fasse le 1. Voilà, c'est dit, faut que je fasse le 1.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Donc faut que je fasse tous les jeux de Remedy sur PC. Voilà.
And a big part of that is Sam Lake. I think he's the best creative director, he's the best writer, and his style, you know, his weirdness, the way he builds atmosphere and story, nobody else does.
Vous allez avoir beaucoup de streams de jeux solo l'année prochaine, je vous le dis.
Just those vibes,
Beaucoup de streams de jeux solo.
Blended with crazy mysteries. So the idea of seeing all of that taken even further gets me genuinely hyped. I can't wait to see what Sam and the team do next, so Control 2 is my choice.
Next up on our list is an action thriller from developers Liquid Swords. Dive into a crime-ridden underworld in Samson, where violence pays the rent.
Tindleston, asshole of the world. Everyone's either paying, collecting, or buried in between. My past mistakes are catching up. In this city, desperation's the currency. You can't outrun debt. You can't freeze interest.
C'était le
You can curl up and die in the street. Or you can fight the fuck back.
Samson. Ou Samson.
An old soldier's pendant. On the back, faint words are engraved. Elrad, I will return to my family.
Elrad, a child spins the pinwheel every day, waiting for you. I keep hoping someone might bring word of thee, or even something you left behind.
Father, the wind blew again today. Mother says the wind is you.
Though the steps never returned, their waiting became the wind that circles the hill. Only the pinwheel remembers the love of a family.
De reliques. First Golden, ok.
Number 5.
Bah, j'étais à 6. Ah, il est 5. Ah, je m'attendais pas à ça, mais ok.
Grand Theft Auto 6. Where to start? It's a game that's been in development for over a decade. Just that fact alone is wild.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay!
But couple that with it being perhaps the most anticipated game or even entertainment product ever, and that's putting a fair amount of pressure on Rockstar. So much so that it's been delayed twice now. But 2026 is currently the year of GTA 6. Not on PC, of course. There's a slightly unannounced long awaited.
D'ailleurs, je compte m'acheter une PS5 Pro
when it does arrive,
spécifiquement
it has the
pour pouvoir
potential
jouer à
to
GTA
change the
6.
landscape of gaming
Ce qui
for another
signifie
10 years or more.
que
Incredible then that we know next to nothing
ce qui
about the
signifie
game
qu'on va
itself.
avoir, et ça c'est
Two
une
trailers
promesse,
totaling about 4 minutes
je vais aussi
and
m'acheter une
around
carte de capture,
70 screenshots
de sorte à ce que je puisse stream,
have shown us a modern day Vice
Pure,
City and a host of characters that our
de
leads,
sorte
Jason and
à ce que
Lucia,
je
will
puisse
be
stream
interacting with in
sur le
the
GTA
biggest
6, sur
and
la
most
PS5 Pro,
detailed
sur
GTA
la
map
PS5 Pro,
Rockstar has
pour que vous
ever
puissiez
created.
en profiter sur Twitch.
I am so ready to jump into the
Je
world
ne compte
and
pas
can't wait to see
laisser...
more of it in the lead up to release.
Je ne compte pas laisser ce jeu de côté, ne vous inquiétez pas. C'est sûr que je vais y jouer. Il a été repoussé à... Il était repoussé en novembre, hein, je tiens quand même à le dire. Le PC Gaming Show, ils sont pas...
Probably not much of a shock to anyone that GTA 6 is one of
C'est
our
pas la
most
page,
wanted
hein.
games, huh? And maybe the reason they haven't announced a PC release date is because they're planning to launch it on PC before consoles this time?
Frankie.
Non.
Come on.
Before we continue with PC Gaming's most wanted list, it looks like we've received an important transmission from Earth. Rebuilt, reborn, reloaded. It looks like an arena shooter has returned. Better than ever. On screen.
Ah non, je sais c'est quoi, c'est Speedgate je crois. Oui, c'est Speedgate, oui. Ils ont fait une refonte du jeu, Speedgate 2 je crois. Et c'est peut-être pas une mauvaise idée parce que c'est vrai que Speedgate 2 quand il est sorti, je vais le définir, il a été vraiment mal vu. Et pour le coup, là il a l'air de rendre tellement mieux.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh Watson, Design Director at 1047 Games, and I'm excited to finally announce that Splitgate is back. Since entering beta in May, we've heard the community loud and clear. We've been hard at work rebuilding the game from the ground up, taking the best of Splitgate 1 and Splitgate 2, removing what didn't work and refining what did. I'm stoked to share that Splitgate Arena Reloaded launches free to play December 17th on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Splitgate has always been a love letter to the arena shooters we grew up playing. Unreal Tournament, Quake, Halo, games that defined what made the genre special. With Arena Reloaded, our goal is to introduce that feeling to a whole new generation. We've done this by streamlining the core experience, deepening progression, and expanding what the game has to offer. We've removed factions and abilities, and focused on gunplay, portals, and above all else, fun. Just like those old LAN days. We've added player stats, leaderboards, a career system, and even overhauled our competitive experience for those who love to climb the ranks. Plus, we've got 5 new maps, 4 new weapons, new modes, and a whole lot more. We've got a lot to share in the coming weeks, so stay tuned to our channels for more updates. From the entire team here at 1047, see you in the arena, December 17th.
Bon, ça a intérêt à être bien parce que pour le coup, là, les gens vont attendre cette refonte. Ils vont l'attendre. Ah, Fulbright. Toujours pareil, je dis pas que j'aime pas les jeux rétro graphiquement, mais là, j'ai du mal, quoi. Fulbright. Present. Rings Eternal. Ok. 2026. Ok, bah soit. Ah, numéro 4, c'est quoi?
Number 4.
Stranger
Stranger
and
than
Heaven.
heaven.
Ah oui! Oui, 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 oui. En effet.
Hey, how you doing? Dave Newblood here. We make that there Fallen Aces, so we know a thing or two about gangsters. And let me tell you, this Stranger Than Heaven, oh, baby. The only thing better than Yakuza is Yakuza with goons, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we've seen Sotenbori a lot of different ways, but I don't think we've ever seen it like this. If you know RGG, you know this game's gonna have action. It's gonna have drama. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But at the end of the day, all you'll be able to say, arigato gozaimasu, ryogagato. Because RGG, they don't miss. Capiche?
Got a name?
Hey, babe, how do you say gabagool in Japanese?
What are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Project Century. Stranger than Heaven. Ouais, c'est ça. Ce jeu-là, je vous avoue, il me tente bien. Hein. Je l'ai vu, j'ai pas vu peut-être pas mal. Là, voilà, là, je préfère ça. Blood, ok. Away from home. Ok. Mhm. Si ça c'est pas japonais. Alors c'est pas Sea of Thieves. C'est quoi ce jeu? Je crois que je sais ce que c'est, je crois que j'ai déjà dû voir le trailer. C'est parce qu'il y a une bombe, c'est sûr. Mais ça ressemble à Sea of Thieves. Ah si, je le sais, c'est quoi? Windrose. Alors bon, alors là pour le coup...
Strap in, because we're about to jump into hyperspace and reveal our top 3 most wanted games. But first, a quick recap of what we've just seen.
Number 10. Sharpen your grab your number. Resident number 6 into 5th in heaven.
Wanted list. And I think you'll agree, this one is pretty sweet.
Allez, le top 3.
Number 3.
Haunted Chocolatier.
Haunted Chocolatier.
Ah oui, peut-être bien, oui, oui, oui. Et en plus, suite, c'est le bon mot.
As someone who works in games, I know that good things They come to those who wait, but that doesn't stop me from being so excited and putting the Haunted Chocolatier really high on my most wanted list. The idea that everything that we love about Stardew Valley will be there, but with an added spooky, ghostly, paranormal twist, you could say that it really, really appeals to my horror sensibilities. But, you know, no rush. Kind of.
Ok.
I spy with my little eye the number 2 game on our most wanted list. And it's a game about the world's greatest spy. Let's open our top secret file on 007 First Light.
Ah, évidemment. Oui, c'était sûr.
Number 2.
Moi, j'ai hâte. On le fera aussi.
007
L'année
First
prochaine
Light.
sera une grande année de stream, je vous le dis. Une année avec beaucoup de jeux.
I've had worse.
Well, in that case.
Well, what are we waiting for? No sign of 009.
We need to inform M.
No time. I'm going after him. Make him call off the attack.
Are you out of your mind?
I'll be careful. He'd been the phone.
Go to the security room, first floor.
And you are?
Rob Minkley.
He's with me.
Come on, Moneypenny. If I lose the trail, we'll never know who they're working for.
Oi, you lads got a faulty coffee machine?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
You're not, Damien Mead.
Bond. James Bond.
If 009 slips through our fingers, we're the last line of defense.
Someone just tried to kill me.
Tell me you caught him.
Any sage advice?
Too nice.
Always.
James Bond, c'est toujours ça. Hein. C'est de l'action. C'est l'espion le plus épique de l'histoire d'espionnage en général dans les films, dans les jeux vidéo. Hein, donc, on parle techniquement, on parle de l'espion le plus classe de l'histoire du jeu vidéo. Pas de l'histoire de la
Did I
fiction.
say
Quoi.
emergency destruct? I meant our most wanted game. And I didn't mean danger, I meant good news.
You're a very weird ship. But yes, we've blasted through 24 games and we've only got one left on our most wanted list. It's the one our wise council of developers, content creators, and critics have agreed is the most wanted in the sheer galaxy of games headed our way. I hope you're feeling as inspired as we are because we're putting all our cards on the table.
And now for our number 1 most wanted game.
Slay the Spire 2. Ah oui.
Slay the Spire
Ouais,
2.
oui. Je peux comprendre, oui. Le jeu est déjà trop bien, le 1 et le 2.
Honestly, it's incredibly humbling and awesome that we're number 1. I remember a distinct moment when I was walking down the street with my wife when we first started working on Slay the Spire, and I was saying how great it would be if we sold enough copies that quitting my software job wasn't just the worst financial decision in the world. And now here we are, and it's just like mind-blowing. I've definitely thought about what makes Slay the Spire so compelling to people and how I can make it better into Slay the Spire 2. The thing that makes games, and in particular card games, so engaging is that They're a series of discrete, meaningful choices. Usually they're pretty comprehensible, like you're not overwhelmed with just this infinite array of things, and you can say, okay, if I do this, it's gonna have this impact, and if I do this, it's gonna have this impact. And distilling down on that strong, distinct choice that the player can look back on and be like, oh, I messed up here. That's like the key of deck builders and why they work so well.
Every choice you make is like hard. That's kind of like the essence, I think, of deck builders, is having every single choice be quite difficult. You choose a card, generally about 3 cards per turn. And so each of those choices, if they're not difficult, you're gonna just feel like you're just pushing buttons. If you're new to deck builders, we tend to put a lot of tutorials in that detect when you're confused. So we really try to gently guide people into playing the game. But you know, it's okay. I think if the game launches pretty popular, you should be able to have some friends that help you too.
One of the big differences between Slay the Spire 1 and 2 is that we have grown our team up and actually scale up so we can make kind of just a bigger game overall. The art is way more polished, there's more animations, more visual effects, there's more characters, more events, more relics, more cards. Returning characters have totally different card pools with new cards as well. In addition, we've tried to expand out some of the play space for what you can do with cards and other things in this game. So you can apply enchantments to your cards to modify them and make them more powerful. Enemies can also mess with your cards in ways they couldn't before. You also have new quest events where you can engage with the event system in a different way than you could in Slay the Spire 1. So lots of little things that I think add up to a much bigger whole. In addition to writing significantly more lore, with Slay the Spire 2 we have a whole new mechanic based around the lore, and I don't want to say how it works or anything, but we call it the timeline, and it's going to give the players just way more information about the game world, the actors in it, and just everything about it. Just everything is kind of bigger than it was in Slay the Spire 1.
I think in a given week, Anthony will give us maybe like 20 to 30 different changes. Again, ranging from again, tweaking numbers or even just cutting cards altogether, adding new ones. I think over the course of the game, let's say every character has 60 cards. I think they've gone through at least 100, 200 versions, like actually design cards that have been cut or remade over the course of the last, say, 3-4 years.
The analogy that I always use for game design, and in particular card game design, is that it's kind of like you're a butcher. You generate like thousands, tens of thousands of different ideas, and then you look at them all and then you go, these are bad, and you just cut them all away, and this constant culling process. And then the ones you do keep, then you're usually changing all of those and refining them. Very rarely is there just this golden idea you keep from start to finish. Those are incredibly rare, and most of it is like this incredibly destructive process, and that's what I think makes game development so interesting and different than other creative mediums. The Necrobinder is the newest character we revealed information on for Slay the Spire 2, and she's got several different archetypes she can go into. One is built around summoning. She has a minion she can summon called Osti, and she can have him attack and build up defenses on him so he can take hits for her.
So Necrobinder is supposed to be a more complex character compared to the Ironclad and Silent. She has a pet. She has a pet hand named Osti. It's a big hand. Osti gets bigger and bigger the more HP it has, which is very funny, so I highly recommend making Osti huge.
Another is she can doom enemies, which has kind of a risk-reward nature to it because the enemies will still get to attack you on the turn that they're going to die. She has a souls-based mechanic where she's drawing tons and tons of cards, but it's kind of hard and slow to get going. And she's got also lots of other little archetypes that she can kind of blend into the other ones. And I think she's our most complicated character to play so far, and I think Slay the Spire 1 players will really enjoy her.
When we're describing sort of the aesthetic of Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2, it really is, I don't know a better way to describe it except grim dark with whimsy in it. Like, you will kind of meet these in a way you subjected into it.
Alors, veuillez m'excuser, hein, c'est pas que j'aime pas ça, c'est juste que je suis intéressé par le jeu, pas de problème, c'est...
March 2026.
Ok.
Slay the Spire 2 launches March 2026. Wishlisted now on Steam.
Mars 2026. Encore d'autres.
That's our show, folks, and visit our Steam page at partners at Xbox for making a live visit just in time for our next PC. Engage!
Are you talking to me? Yeah, and 43 different systems on this starship. Which would you like me to engage? The deep fryer? The air fresheners? The zero gravity ping pong table? Be specific.
You know, just engage. Engage the engines or thrusters or whatever. The go fast lever. Whatever makes the ship go boom with the lines coming out the back.
The hyperdrive.
Yes, that! Engage!
Jumping to light speed in 3, 2...
Wait, we have a zero gravity ping pong table? Can I play with that before we...
1.
Eh bien écoutez mesdames et messieurs, c'était la réaction à ce PC Gaming Show. Étant donné que je compte partir à la salle juste après, je vais pas rester là, je vais vous abandonner. Merci à ceux qui sont venus voir le stream, merci à toi qui viens voir la vidéo sur YouTube. Je vais certainement essayer de faire des shorts de cette rediff. Il y aura certainement la rediff de... Je vais certainement faire la réaction de Starship Troopers et de No War.
Next trailer, coming in hot like those trains.
Mais on verra. Donc sur ce, merci de passer me voir et de passer voir le stream. Le prochain stream sera certainement ce week-end, mais c'est pas sûr. Et je vous dis à la prochaine pour une prochaine aventure. C'était dans Lightning. À la prochaine.